Hi everyone, in today's video I'm diving into a system I've been testing recently. It's called Jullix, made by Innovoltus. If you have solar panels, a digital electricity meter or even an EV charger at home, this might just be the tool you need to get the most out of your setup automatically without constantly tweaking settings yourself. I'll explain what Jullix is, how it works and why it could be a great option if you want to reduce your energy bill. And stick around until the end, I'd love to hear what you want me to cover in the full review. Let's start with the basics. Jullix is an EMS, short for Energy Management System. An EMS is a smart controller that makes sure your electricity is used in the most efficient way possible. For example, your solar panels generate power during the day, but if no one's home, a lot of that energy gets sent back to the grid. At the same time, you might charge your car using power later in the evening when electricity prices are much higher. An EMS like Jullix tracks what your solar panels produce, what you're using, and then automatically decides when to charge your battery, your EV, or even other appliances. So you use more of your own green energy when it makes the most financial sense. The result? You save money, reduce grid usage, and become more energy independent. Jullix connects to your digital electricity meter, the one with a P1 port, and it reads real-time data about your consumption and solar production. It also works with your solar inverter, so it knows exactly how much you're generating at any time. One cool thing, Jullix also integrates with several battery systems, including the popular Marstech Venus plug-in battery. And let's say electricity prices are very low right now. Jullix can charge your battery when it's cheap and discharge when prices go up later in the day. It checks the actual pricing of your dynamic energy contract to make smart decisions. And all of this happens automatically. You don't need to open apps or run schedules, it just works. Installation is pretty simple, but here in Belgium it currently still needs to be done by a certified installer. You connect your Jullix to your digital meter, your solar inverter, and optionally to a battery or an EV charger. The first time the setup is done via QR code, and after that you access a local interface through your browser. And once it's set up, it just runs in the background, no maintenance, no daily checks, it just works. In my full review I will give some examples how Jullix is working smart at my place. To use Jullix, you need a digital meter with a P1 port. That's how it reads your energy data. Your solar inverter also needs to be supported, so Jullix can communicate with it directly. And here's the important part, to really benefit from the system, you also want to have a home battery. Jullix supports several types, including the very popular plug-in Marstech Venus battery. If you have an EV charger, make sure it's compatible. For example, my own Wallbox Pulsar Pro doesn't work directly with Jullix, so I added a separate kilowatt-hour meter with Modbus to measure charging power instead. Finally, it's highly recommended to have a dynamic energy contract, so Jullix can decide when to charge or discharge based on real-time pricing. And if you're a tech enthusiast, you might be wondering, can't I build all of this myself with Home Assistant? Yes, but it requires a fair bit of technical knowledge, custom integration and regular maintenance. Jullix is the opposite of that. It's plug and play, stable and meant for people who want to save money and automate their home energy without managing a DIY setup. I'm currently using the Jullix in my home and I will be testing it for several weeks to see how it performs in real-world conditions. But now I want to hear from you. What should I cover in the full review? Do you want to see actual savings, setup details, a comparison with other EMS systems? Let me know in the comments. If this video was helpful, give it a like, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so you don't miss the full review when it's ready. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.